Okay, Benita with Knitting in the Mitten here, and once again, we have another request video. I was given this, and it is a NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Championship bracket. I guess that's what it says. And I'm supposed to fill this out with who I think's going to win all these basketball games on both sides, and who's going to end up in the championship and who's going to win it. So I know this much about basketball and about these teams. In fact, when I was given this, I wasn't even sure what sport I was going to be filling it out for until I read basketball at the top. Actually, I figured about with this time of year, it was probably basketball, but that's how much I'm into sports. So a couple of my coworkers think it'd be funny if I fill this out on my video. So here goes. My technique for determining who's going to win all these games is very complicated. So I Googled how to choose a bracket, and I didn't get much information, but I did see a Wall Street Journal article, and they are not a sponsor, about the perfect bracket, which that's only going to be a guide for me. I think from that article I figured out that these little numbers here beside the names of the teams is their ranking. At least I hope that's what it means, because that's what I'm going to use to make my decisions. And I'm not going to pick all the best ones necessarily, because some of the underdogs might win. So I have to pay $3, and then I guess you get points along the way as your teams win. And then there's a first, second, and third place. I think, again, I know very little about this process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video, and I'm going to pick all these teams for the first round of games on both sides, and then we'll check back. So they should be paying me to do this, because it takes a long time. I've been working on this a while. And who the heck is Gonzaga? That sounds like somebody made it up and tossed it in here just to throw me off. So if these little numbers are their rankings, it doesn't make sense to me, because Purdue is ranked 3 and Old Dominion is ranked 14, but Purdue has 23 wins and 9 losses, and Old Dominion has 26 wins and 8 losses. Am I reading this right? I don't know what I'm doing. But why is the one that has the worst record ranked higher? Oh my gosh. Okay, folks, I'm done. I don't know if this makes any sense to basketball people, but this is what I came up with. I'm not going to tell you all my picks for this first round, but the second round, we have Duke against Virginia Tech, LSU against Michigan State, Gonzaga, because it's fun to say, against Florida State, and Buffalo against Michigan. From there, we have Duke against Michigan State and Gonzaga against Michigan. And then we have Michigan State against Gonzaga, because Gonzaga had to go the whole way with a name like that, wherever they're from. Then on the other side, we have Virginia against Kansas State, because Kansas, Purdue against Cincinnati, North Carolina against Kansas again, because Kansas, and Houston against Wofford, because that's fun to say, whatever that is. From there, we have Virginia against Cincinnati and North Carolina against Houston, and then Virginia playing Houston. And here at the end, we have Michigan State playing Houston, with Michigan State for the win. So that is my bracket, and you can't take that away from me. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens. And they haven't picked the Amtrak social media residency people yet, so I still have a chance. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then watch the video that's called This Is Big. Thanks. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. We're at 39 subscribers. Let's round it up to 40.